Okay, this obviously is not a separate brayta here, but just about the 3 words from the brayta before, I think. Do we have this for Imerat Arbe? Imerat Mat?
Imerat Me'at Tani La Resha. I don't think we had that.
You didn't have before?
Yeah.
Okay, it's in Derech Eretz Zuta. That's what the Rabbi Chaim says. Imerat Mat Tani La Resha. So there's some reason this brayta, this Gemara assumes that you know the brayta from Meseches Derech Eretz Zuta. And take a look at it. Bior Imerat Mat Yeh Benech Arbe Kachshin Brayta. No, it is a Piskala. No, it is previously. We did have it somewhere before.
Okay.
Yeah, it's it's on page Nun Hey. The third line. Imeratam at ye benech arbe. Amor oili shechatasi shabad bar mitshol yadi. So we're going back to that on that brayta. Okay, you see that? Even though they appear in the middle of the Gemara, but here the word brayta here over here is a mistake. It's a quote from a brayta, right? So now the Gemara asks Tanle Reisha, and that's the question from Derech Eretz Zuta, right? So it says here Tanle Reisha perek Rishon Derech Eretz Zuta perek Gimel the Mechil. It's also the third perek of the of our Masechta. Basim Shini Im Amarta Alachem Davar Rakaton Yeh Benecha Gadol. So the question is that we already talked about and doing bad stuff in Al-Chavero, that if you did a little bad thing, you should consider it a big bad thing. So here's what's the difference here? Isn't this the same principle? So it says, no, Pasam l'chavrei, Pasam l'didei, which of course, well, it should be hacha, but point is the same point regardless. Doing that, with your friend. Possibly day. The day is like Ben Adam Lat Smoke, right? In other words, you're unto yourself. Teda Sheharbe Ha'is means, let's see what he says here. You see, Teda, the ratio of the Brisa, the Hachi Myra. It's the Tanya, Imarosar Beyer Benechamat, Basam Hashamayim Kai. This is there it's going when it says if you did a lot bad, you should be like a little. I'm sorry, if they did bad to you from Shemayim. Shucham Shemayim Beyer Benechamat from Saim Hasam, and more Kimat Nichovasi Nikves. Only a little bit of my that has been collected. I wish I was worth a lot more puranut. So to the end of the brayta, say about if you were bad to Shamayim. Interesting. It says I think what it means is that your friend should be your mirror. Okay, Mike Amar, what does that mean? That's the question. Haki Amar. Lolom Shatam Daber Chavirecha Ye Marito Neged Panecha. Aha. So he says, Shatam Daber Chavirecha Yehi Ilu Hu Amel Panecha Shlotu Chal Daber Allah Bra'a. So I would have thought, if not for what the Meseches Kalla is saying, I thought it means is that you should see, you could check out your own deeds by how they're reflected and how your friend responds to them, right? Mm-hmm. That would be that he would be your mirror. But he's saying it's not so much a mirror. It means that you should see him in your mind's eye, and therefore you're not going to say so much bad stuff against him if you picture him in front of you. And it's kind of very similar to how it says, which Yosef didn't sin with the wife of Potiphar, because because he saw the image of his father, right? And so too, you're not going to sin out towards people if you think of them. You image them. Uvamon nami, with money as well. Imamon chavercha chaviv alecha kishacha. No, kavod. Yeah, kavod chavercha chaviv alecha kishacha. Okay, that seems simple enough. Somewhat similar. Rabbi Chaim doesn't have an interpretation of it. Love the people who rebuke you, and detest the people who honor you. Al Tomar, don't say, Achnif ezeh, I'll flatter this person, Shiochleni, Achileni, that he'll give me to eat. Achnif ezeh shishkeni, I'll flatter this person that he will give me to drink. Achnif ezeh shiobashani, I'll flatter this person that he'll give me clothing. Achnif ezeh shiichnaseni, I'll flatter this person that, I know it sounds like marrying, but I don't think that's what he means. I guess to bring me into a certain place, a certain job, something. My timer, why? Dayu the Nevi'e sheker. How? These are what false prophets do. Says Rabbi Chaim, Eim Asef Shivei Sheker Shemachnifim L'zeh Shemetiplahem Omrim Lo En K'motcha Tzadik. Right, and Navi Sheker tries to find favor in the eyes of the person whom he's prophesying for his personal advantage, and therefore he flatters them. They say to this person, at least the kavasal. There's nobody like at meimar near melach. Okay, that's obviously some mistake here. Says Rabbi Chaim, but meimar medami lach yosina. Vatol meli damoslam linevei sheker. You're being mitameh. You're making a similar to the sheker. No, so Vatol meli damoslam. It says bitmiah. So we're supposed to read but meimar medami lach. You want to be similar to another sheker? Utfusim acherim. Another prince agirsa. But meimar man dami lach. You say, who's like you? Kayad Lel. It's going on what we said previously. Ain't kamos chabaretz, there's nobody like you in the land. So maybe midom melecha, who's similar to you? The Girsa Yeshana, according to the old Girsa, Kavana, Vanta anachnu omrim, sherimos chavet halel l'gdula. I think that's, I'm not sure what Girsa is going on. But it's oh, I see. The Girsa we have in the Sefer, right? The Girsa Yeshana means the Girsa we have in the Sefer. And this is what Novi Sheker would be saying. He'd say, you know what? They're going to uplift you. They're going to make you great. The Novi Sheker tells the person to whom they're prophesying what that person wants to hear. Right. He tells them everything is going to go great for you. Amlem HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem said, "B'gil ochlim." For in order to get food, atum mechapin in loving, you're giving him cover. And it says, as the pasuk teaches that, and noshchim b'shineim, hineni machil osam la'ana. Okay, let's see what he says here. B'dil ochlin atum mechapin loving, mishur shemachin oscha atum mechabdo. V'chidachsiv hanishchim b'shineim, v'karu shalom. Peish Rashi, noshchim b'shineim, they bite with their teeth. Ochlim basar beimos plumos, and they eat fat animals. Ma'amachim osam, of those who feed them. Mishatoyim achim, those who mistakenly follow them. The karu shalom, kasher achilu, when they feed these false prophets, yukubis nabalem shalom, the false prophets will call to them and prophesy to them peace. Kein alem yisnabei yirmiyo mida keneged mida. So therefore, Yirmiyahu prophesied against them. In the name of we're going to give them bitter root to eat. Machnifim lahem v'shavkin lehem. Machnifim l'toyim achareim v'shavkin lehem v'zvin oti. Imachil tamanam v'chanfin lehem v'shavkin lehem. I guess they praise the evildoers and they forsake HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ace Yushalayim Yatzah Chanufa. It's the BA Yushalayim Yatzah Chanufa. So they were saying that the false prophets, they would flatter the people who feed them, and they would lead them astray. Al yachimucha spatecha. Don't be embarrassed by your lips. By vaska picha. Don't be embarrassed by your mouth. Don't let your tongue curse you. Don't let your mouth embarrass you. And don't get convinced, seduced by a friend. You see, like it says, no kashta imrei ficha. You were stumbled by the words of your mouth. Okay, it says the biur don't speak forbidden words with your lips. They will embarrass in the world to come. Also, don't speak so much. You speak too much, you get people look down on you. Don't eat forbidden things. Also, don't eat too much, because that also will cause you to be degraded in other people's eyes. No customary picha, see possum is what it says there. If you shake hands with a stranger, no customary picha. You stumble in the words of your mouth. If you were seduced by a stranger, to deviate away from the way of Torah, will be a stumbling block for you. Okay. On the other hand, have a Torah. Love Torah. I think that's not a chiddush, but kind of like chada zimna. We already learned this before. I guess Oheves HaTorah is another fragment of this Bryce. I don't see it.
He says La'el perek gimel.
Okay. So yeah, but it must say it again here, because otherwise the question is, why does it say it twice? So it must have added somewhere before as well, or somewhere else before. The lake of Chaveru. Okay, let's see what this means. It's with Chaveru. Okay, so that's about loving other people, other Talmidei Chacham. More lech legarmech. You should love Torah unto yourself. Now, here, even if you don't have chaverim, you should still love Torah. That's from the Mayan Gani. Below Tema, don't say Torah levado. Here, in the text says El below tzedakos, and Rabbi Chaim says El tzedakos. That's in Bryson saying Ohev tzedakos as a tochachos. Beis hameshori, love righteousness, rebukes, and straightness. Laws and Mefarish. Now it's going to explain it. Below Tema, don't say Avitinu Lahani. The text says Munachni. Reb Chaim says Muchachni. Below Tema, Sisi Torah, a Sisi Tzedakah. Don't say I already did Torah, I already did Tzedakah. So, V'od Zebo Mochiachli. And as a chutzpah, somebody else comes, this guy is coming to rebuke me. Now, as we said, you have to let the people rebuke you. Because what's a person's natural reaction? The person rebukes him. I already learned Torah, right? And I already did tzedakah, right? Don't say and he's rebuking me. I feel lucky. Nevertheless, everybody looks good in his own eyes. I feel so after kokach. Adam ain't a row and you get small because you're obeying. Of course, you always think, even if you're not good, that you're a good person. So therefore, you should not hate the person who detests you. Below tema hechi the mucha li, hechi mucha lach. Below tema hechi mucha lach l'shum mile de alma. Okay, it's very cryptic, all this stuff. He says, Rabbi Chaim, lo tema tishmal mochachim l'chol yistaneg b'avlei olam hazeh. Hazeh Messiah beis eis ha-meisharim hu ditishma v'lo b'milei da'alma. Interesting that they're called mochichim. He says, don't listen to people who try to persuade you to enjoy this world. Right? And that's what it means you should listen to meisharim. You should listen to people rebuke you about Milei Dishmaya, about heavenly issues, not people who would rebuke you about mundane issues. Tashma bes hamashkim, he's learning as Tashma bes meishorim, right? So that's what it says at the end of that brisa. You saw it on Aleph, right? It says, where did it say that? It says, I guess he quoted he quoted in the bottom of Nun Zayin. That's a Bryson saying, "Ohevet Sakos is the Chos Bes HaMeishorim." The Meishorim means don't only listen to them when they give you good tochacha. So evidently, there's bad tochacha too. Teda Doktani Shalcha Eno Shalcha. Akosh Kodesh Baruch. Teda the Zenis Kabein Es Meishorim. Shlotis Patel Emile Dialma. Don't get Zeus mad this way. I'm assigned to Hasam Hasam Abraisa. Minayom Lachor Shalcha Eno Shalcha. From today to tomorrow, it's not going to be yours anymore. Whatever you collect in this world, it's not going to remain with you. Don't take it down with you to the grave. Everything belongs to Hashem. Don't give them to test people. I guess where are you going to take your portion to? Aluvahu. Tnina b'idach pirkin. So he says a person should be amenable to be insulted or downtrodden, and I'll be beloved. That's and it says here it's a reish perek derech zuta. Tina b'idach pirkin hasam, tina b'idach pirkin. I guess that's in the beginning of derech. Hasam l'chol yodah. So I guess again it's repeated in two different places. So as the you should be a lubahuf to every person. You mean it's not just every person, even to your wife and kids. You should not lord it over them. You should be willing to bear insult, and that way you'll be beloved. It says everybody. As it says, because it says that you should be a luvahu to everybody, which is of course a very difficult thing to accomplish. Have a cannot bakua. Again, evidently it says this twice. I don't know, only found it once. Evidently it's mentioned twice. Why does it say twice? Be like a broken vessel. It says here, so I guess two places it's once it's Torah, once it's mitzvah, and you should always look at yourself as a broken vessel. What does that mean? It's interesting. It's telling advice. Don't always be like a broken vessel, which means that you need help and assistance for others. Be willing to accept their advice. So not just in Torah mitzvahs, but even Mili D'Alma, you shouldn't think you know everything. You should accept advice from wherever you can get it. Okay.
Sure.
Angela Perek, Have a good week.
You too. Take it easy.